Another day, another video. Only today's video is a very special video. A tribute to Jimmy Nail, the one and only Jimmy Nail. Excuse me, I'm eating a sweet. Highly professional, I know. But anyway, for this year particularly, I thought of diving into the music of Jimmy Nail and listening to his albums a lot more than probably what I ever have before. I know some of the hits and whatnot, and I can't say I own every album because I don't. The two 80s ones, the ones I'm thinking of, I don't know if there's any more than two. I think there was only two of the 80s. I don't actually own, but I will get them. I know the hits of his 80s stuff anyway. So I've got a compilation to show. So this is a mixture of pickups and some 45s particularly, and a few albums I picked up and I've owned for a while now and very much enjoyed. So the first album, the earliest album I have, I picked up on vinyl. You can get his 80s ones on vinyl, but after this one, Jimmy Nail, Growing Up in Public, there was no more vinyl, which is a great shame. But this album has his number one, which is Ain't No Doubt. It's got songs called Reach Out, Laura, I believe was a hit, Waiting for the Sunshine, Real Love, Only Love, Come Bring Us Home, Wicked World, Beautiful, I Believed, and Absent Friends. And I believe this came out in 92. I actually thought it was a little bit earlier than that, but no, 92. So yep, Jimmy Nail, Growing Up in Public, on vinyl. After that album, he released Crocodile Shoes, and it charted very well. I think it charted in second place in the albums chart, and he very much changed his music and his appearance, well, slightly anyway. More about his music until this kind of like cowboy kind of persona. Although he didn't take the role too seriously, he was just a little bit more Western. So, but yeah, big hit off here, Crocodile Shoes, and Cowboy Dreams, which also I have the 45s for. Picked up this Jimmy Nail, Cowboy Dreams. And of course, this terrific hit, Crocodile Shoes, came out in 1994. I always thought it came out a little bit earlier than that, but a little bit after then. But it was November 94, so maybe that's why I thought it was maybe a little bit later, maybe sort of hearing it sort of the next year sort of thing. But yeah, great song. I think this should have been number one. But anyway, talk about that in another video. Yeah, great song. And a pretty good Cowboy Dreams too. This is an album I wish they put this on vinyl because it's damn good. And that's the follow-up album. It didn't chart so well. I think just about made the top 20 in the albums chart. Jimmy Nail, Big River. Really good album. Really good album. There's some solid songs on here. And I'm surprised it charted worse than the number two before it. Big River. That is a lovely song. I Think of You, Can't Hold On, Right to Know, Another great song. Love. What kind of man am I? Sorry, I'm chewing a sweet still. Really nice song. Something that we had. What's the use? Hands of Time. I wonder if I'll ever love again. Great songs. It's a bit of a breakup album. But the songs are really, really nice and really lovely. Really heartfelt. You know, you feel the emotions in his voice go right through you. Really lovely music. And Big River. Well, what a song. What a song. And I have it on 45. And maybe we'll do a little needle drop at the end of the video. But great track. Anyway, moving on. The next album, Crocodile Shoes 2. There you go, pick this up for 50p in the charity shop. I don't know when. At some point, a year or two ago, we're snapping these up gradually. Picked up this compilation, The Nail File. I haven't actually had this on cassette. I knew I had it somewhere in some kind of format. Realised I had it on cassette. Thought to myself, I really need that on CD. If not on vinyl, but it wasn't released on vinyl, unfortunately. All the hits up to this point, I believe. Love Don't Live Here Anymore. Ain't No Doubt, which was the number one. Crocodile Shoes. Cowboy Dreams. Big River. Country Boy. Blue Roses. On This Night of 1,000 Stars. Running Man. Love. Once Upon a Time. Dragons. Absent Friends. Calling Out Your Name. Show Me Heaven. Black and White. So yeah, there's a mixture of his 80s and 90s on here. And for me, not having those 80s albums, this is a nice compilation to listen to some of those hit tracks which he had on those albums. So nice little pickup. That was quite recent, actually. This too was quite recent. After that compilation came out in 2001, he released another album, and that is 10 Great Songs and an OK Voice, very modest, featuring the smash hit singles Walking on the Moon, Something, House of the Rising Sun, The Last Time, Once in a Lifetime. Many covers on here, and it's okay, it's alright. It's not his best, but it's a nice little album to listen to, sort of in his 2000s, in the 2000s, you know, as of his older stuff. So it's nice little album to have of his. But yeah, there's probably about 3 albums I'm missing, but I will get them in time. But I've enjoyed listening to those albums, actually, I really have. But going back to this single, Big River, I did promise a needle drop. So I hope you enjoy it. I made this little video, put it together. So here's a little listen to that great track on this 45. Bye for now.
Walking on cobbled stones, little little bits of skin and bone, jumping on a tram car for a ride. I can remember then, 'cause I was just a boy of 10, hanging around the old quayside. Now all the capstans and the cargo boats and stevedores are gone, to where all the old ships go, but memories just like the seas live on. 'Cause that was when coal was king, the river was a living thing, and I was just a boy, but it was mine, the coaly time. For this was a big river. I want you all to know that I was proud. This was a big river, but that was long ago. That's not now. That's not now. My father was a working man. He earned our living with his hands. He had to cross the river every day. He picked up a Union card out of the Neptune yard, mouths to feed and bills to pay. There came a time for him to sail across the seas and far away. And finally, when that war was won, you brought him home, and home he stayed. And when his days were done under a golden sun, you took him back to where he longed to be, back to the sea. For this was a big river. I want you all to know that I was proud. This was a big river, but that was long ago. That's not now. That's not now. That's not now. The Neptune was the last to go. I heard it on my radio, and then they played the latest #1. But what do they do all day? And what are they supposed to say? What does a father tell his son? If you believe that there's a bond between our future and our past, and try to hold on to what we have, we build them strong, we build to last. 'Cause this is a mighty town, built upon a solid ground, and everything they've tried so hard to kill